you very much. Invite to the honorable table. Let me start by really recognizing here and really thanking our chief guest, Honorable Anyaga, the Chief Administrative Secretary, Ministry of Agriculture, Livestock, Fisheries and Cooperatives. I really want to adopt also the protocol that was really established by, of course, the director of AU IBA, but of course recognizing here the presence of the Deputy County Commissioner, the African Apiculture, of course, the Africa Month President, David Ngoma, my very dear neighbor from Zimbabwe. I am from Mozambique. And also recognizing here the County Director, Nakuru County. And really let me say, of course, the farmers that are here today, the beekeepers, and of course, friends, and also colleagues that are here with us today. It's a big day. And let me say that I'm Jambo Nyote. Really, thank you very much, Nakuru County, for hosting today this very important celebration and for really welcoming us since warmly, I should say, this beautiful city, and really congratulating Nakuru City for becoming a city. And we are so happy to be here today in this beautiful city. Let me say that it's really a true celebration. We are here to commemorate this great day, the World Bee Day, as was proclaimed by the United Nations General Assembly Declaration in 2018. And this has already been said by previous colleagues. It's really a day to celebrate the life-giving work of the bees and the other pollinators and raise awareness on their role in the provision of essential ecosystem goods and services that are so critical to our food security and nutrition and our livelihoods. At a personal level, let me say that this day is really so dear to me since I was really part of the team that really lobbied so strongly in New York for this day when I was working in the FAO liaison officer in New York. So I'm so grateful to be here and really see the result of this strong lobbying that was so worth it. I would say that the Food and Agriculture Organization of the United Nations that I really represent here in Kenya was mandated by that same proclamation to really lead in supporting countries to really celebrate this important event. National governments coming together, all stakeholders, development partners, in order to make sure that really we recognize that the importance of the beekeeping and all activities that are related. We know that the theme of this year's celebration is Be Engaged, celebrating the diversity of the bees and the really beekeeping systems. And this theme again re-emphasizes the importance of the wide variety of bees and the sustainable beekeeping systems, the threats and challenges they face, particularly as we see climate change impacting, but also their really contributions to the livelihoods, food systems, and the achievement of the Sustainable Development Goals. For most people, bees are just associated with sweet honey. Yet, the greatest contribution of bees is in pollination. And we have heard from previous speakers, what does it mean the economic value of pollination is between 10 to 20 times the total value of honey. Bees and the other pollinators, they play a critical role in agriculture production at a global scale. Pollinators, for instance, contribute to 35% of the world's total crop production through their pollinating function in 87 of 115 leading food crops worldwide. And the price tag of global crops directly relying on pollinators is so essential to be between, I should say, in terms of really value, US dollars 235 and 577 billion a year. So we could really see the importance. While we are not really harnessing the full potential that we have, and we have that from really Honorable David. Apart from bees, also birds, beetles, butterflies, ants, wasps, moths, and even some mammals are significant pollinators, contributing between 25 to 50% of the total pollination service of the food crops. In Kenya, about 91,000 persons are directly employed in beekeeping. And this translates to a total of about 547,000 people that are really supported by the subsector, according to the Kenya Institute of Public Policy and Research, KIPRA. And beekeeping has been identified also as one of the youth women-friendly enterprise, since land ownership is not required, low investment with quick and profitable returns. And actually the exhibitors that we saw today, we realized that there are so many young people that have embraced this activity, and women. So we really salute them. However, those vital insects that are contributing so much to our agriculture production, we know that is under really great threat across the globe, and Africa and the continent of Africa and Kenya is not really, of course, an exception. So today, bees, pollinators, and many other insects, we know that are really declining in abundance. Largely, this is attributed to a combined effects of climate change, land use changes, degradation, intensive agriculture production, pesticides use, biodiversity loss, and also pollution. And for centuries, indigenous people have been crucial in conserving the important genetic resources, and they are often the sole keepers or the only keepers of knowledge about some bee species and also their products. Indigenous knowledge, for instance, and genetic diversity of pollinators play a crucial role in addressing many challenges facing agriculture systems and food security today, including climate change. Therefore, this day provides an opportunity for all of us, whether we work for governments, organizations, civil society, and local communities, to promote actions that will protect and enhance pollinators and also their habitats, improve their abundance and diversity, and support the sustainable development of beekeeping. As FAO, we are really working with the national and county government, the NGOs and the community organizations to protect bees and other pollinators. And this has been done through supporting capacity development of technical staff and local communities on beekeeping systems, empowerment of local communities to take an active role in sustainable management of forests and the natural environment. For instance, with the funding from the Global Environment Facility, the GEF, and the Forest and the Farm Facility Program, which is called the FFF, FAO is supporting beekeepers in Kirisia Forest, in Samburu, in Mogodoro Forest in Laikipia, and also in Montkula ecosystem in Marsabit County. We are also really supporting those communities to use their traditional knowledge that is so precious to install beehives in areas set aside for forest restoration and contributing to alternative income and also food security of the wide community. So I'm happy to really see some of the groups today that we are supporting that have come really a long way to display their very sweet honey. And of course, this is something that we also have to celebrate. As a global knowledge organization, FAO has really quite an experience on bees and other pollinators.